Hope everybody's doing all right this morning. Okay, we're live on both Periscope and YouTube this morning from St. Joe, Missouri. We're in a blizzard warning and things are interesting. Gotta stay off the road here for a little bit. We're starting to get some power outages here in St. Joe in the general area, and looking at the traffic, I could tell the interstate I-29, I-235, I-35 northeast of Kansas City near Cameron starting to go red in both directions, and some wrecks are being reported. Also have wrecks on I-29 in the St. Joe area all the way up to extreme southwest Iowa, south of Omaha. Numerous wrecks reported up there south of Hamburg, and it looks like traffic's backed up pretty bad up around Watson. The other news is there's a lot of power outages all the way from basically where I'm at here at St. Joe all the way across northern Kansas along the I-70 corridor, back toward Dodge, back toward Goodland, Phillipsburg. Numerous power outages covering a huge area of northern Kansas. Blizzard warnings in effect, as well as some snow. Right now we're getting probably about 1 inch to 2 inches an hour. Snow continue to come down. The system now is centered over east central Kansas, the upper low, and the system will be pulling into western Missouri over the afternoon hours, and the snow will continue to be very intense and heavy. Kansas City Metro on up into southern Iowa and western Illinois tonight, up towards Chicago. They expect quite a bit of snow up that way. This afternoon, blizzard warnings in effect. Winds are gusting, 25 to 40 in this area. But you go west of St. Joe, out toward Salina, out toward Concordia, Topeka area. Numerous reports of wrecks out there on I-70. I saw some social media where I've seen quite a few wrecks on I-70 with 18-wheelers jackknife in a lot of areas. A lot of roads are closed out west on I-70. So the Highway Patrol has closed I-70 from Salina all the way to McKinney, out past Hayes. And I would not be surprised if I-70 ends up closing from Kansas City to Salina this afternoon, as the heavier snow and higher winds make their way east toward the state line of both Kansas and Missouri. But like I said, the winds right now are 30, maybe gust to 40 here, but the winds are closer to 60 west of me with that heavy snow and heavy rain. That's the area that continues to be very heavy. Very heavy, a lot of heavy wind, a lot of heavy snow, a lot of power outages. This is what it looks like here, and just different looks. And that's looking toward the road, and that's looking off to the east-northeast, and you can see all the so it's a lot of great skies. I see that 50 in New York City. Well, you guys will be getting your share. You've had your fair share already this year with some snow, and you'll have some more up that way. Yes, we're in, this is northwest Missouri. I don't know anything about a hawk. So yeah, this is just northwest Missouri up at St. Joe, north of Kansas City. This is where this live shot is coming from this morning. Yeah, Chicago, get ready. I think Chicago, you'll probably be close to the southern end of the heavy snow, probably just northwest of you. Rockford might be the granddaddy. Rockford back over to Davenport area is like 12, 15 inches in that general range of snow. Would not be surprised. Yes, I have snow tires on the car. I'm driving a pickup today. Normally don't drive pickups, but I did this time. Yes, you're in Kansas City. You'll be changed over to all snow. If you haven't changed yet, you'll be changed to all snow there in Kansas City soon, very soon. So it's pretty. You can see all the birds up in the trees that are trying to hunker down, and the wind's blowing. You see the birds on the ground out there. And yeah. Yeah. Kansas City, you guys will, you'll probably be in the 3 to 5. Kansas City, 3 to 6. Northern side of the city will be a higher total than the bottom one. But yes, thank you, Periscope. Appreciate that. And the north side of Kansas City will be the higher totals. And then the real heavy stuff's going to be, running from north of Salina up to up near St. Joe and just north of St. Joe. I wouldn't be surprised, 6 to 12 in this general area. The heavy snow should last about another 5-6 hours, and then but conditions will continue to get worse. Main thing is temperature continues to fall. We're down around 29, 30 now. So everything's sticking pretty heavily. And main thing is, we do have power outages in the area. It's not widespread, just kind of pockets of power outages. 100 people here, 20 or 30 people, different places around the city in this particular area. So as long as we don't have total power outage, people still maintain heat and bob gas and get food and things like that. There are a number of stores that are open. There are a few stores that are closed, but there's a lot of stores that are still open and out there. So it's interesting. We'll see how this afternoon unfolds. But anyway, blizzard warning in effect. I would not travel today. It's too dangerous, especially on some of these back roads. Even the interstates are big problems today. And the problem is you get stuck on some of these county roads. Emergency vehicles may not be able to get to you with a lot of accidents and, all over a large area, and limited crews over the weekend. So that kind of gives you a little bit different viewpoint. Anyway, this is just a real quick update. I'm going to move to a different area. I'm kind of go out and drive around and go to a different area. I'm thinking about going west of here. It's much worse west of me, and but it's very high risk. I don't want to get out there and get stuck and not be able to get out because the winds are just west of here about 30 miles. The winds are like sustained at 55 to 60. Just super ground blizzard, and visibility is like 5 feet. You can't see literally in front of the truck. It's just total whiteout. West of me here is just really, really bad. All the pictures I've seen and the videos I've seen coming out of central Kansas, northern Kansas, northeast Kansas, it's really, really bad just west of here. So anyway, that's kind of a real quick update for right now. We'll come back a little bit later. I'm still waiting for some thunder snow. Hasn't happened here. It has been occurring west of me about 100 miles near Concordia, west of Wichita early this morning around 7 a.m., 6 a.m., up till about 10 a.m., but nothing right now. But you can see the winds are just picking up here. A little ground blizzard going on, and the snow is going from a really heavy wet snow, which stuck to all the trees and power lines initially, and now I'm going to transfer as the temperature drops. It's what we call the snow ratio. So we went from a real wet snow, like 10 to 1 ratio. Now I'm going to a little bit more of a dry, powdery snow, which will cause more drifting, and that type of deal. It blows around easier and creates more of a ground blizzard because of the nature of the snow. It's a little bit drier. We're starting to go from a real, like I said, wet snow, very huge flakes. Earlier I had probably 2-inch diameter flakes falling by the millions. It was beautiful. And then we're transitioning kind of more of a dry, powdery snow. As the temperature falls, winds are increasing, the ground blizzard is going to intensify as the afternoon goes on, especially from Kansas City all the way up into southern Iowa, across northern Missouri and northeast Kansas. It'll actually get worse as the day goes on, and it is. It's getting much worse than it was even an hour ago. So that's kind of a quick update from this location. If you guys need anything, we'd love for you to tune in both on Periscope. Trying to do Periscope and YouTube today, doing both on both sides there. So we appreciate Periscope featuring us out there. We appreciate that back in California. Thank you so much. And YouTube live on Tornado Alley video as well. Thank you guys so much. We'll be in touch with you guys a little bit later. Thank you. Bye-bye.